For today's warm-up, we have 2 rounds, 8 each death marches. So you're going to take a step, and then you're going to bend over, keeping the back flat, hips square, touch your toes or the floor with both hands, and then think about squeezing your glute and hamstring as you stand up. That back leg is really just to help keep with balance, and you can also bring it up to make it a little bit harder. You can add dumbbells to this to make that even harder. There's a lot of variations, but keep those hips square and make sure you get full range of motion. Then we have 30 singles, so you're just going to jump 30 times, get that rope underneath every time. Keep those arms in tight, don't fly away with it. Helps to practice for your double unders. And then we've got 12 sumo squats, a little bit wider than your normal stance. And you want to keep that chest up, hips go below parallel, squeeze those glutes and stand up. Make sure you're pushing those knees out, creating torque like we always do in all of our squats. And again, passing parallel or as deep as you can, and then come back up. Next is skill and strength. For today's skill and strength, we're doing 3 sets of 10 pullovers, so keeping those arms locked. You're going to let that dumbbell fall past your head, and then using those lats, you're going to pull it back over. Make sure you're squeezing your abs, belly button, and sternum together the whole time. Get a nice stretch, and then really activate those lats to bring the dumbbell back up. And then we have 3 by 8 single leg squat. So you want to find a target to squat to, 1 leg at a time. You're going to touch and come back up. You want to control this as much as you can as you go down and right back down. So you don't want to flop onto the bench. That's not doing anything. Make sure that you are engaging those muscles the entire time to sit gently and then stand back up. Again, 3 by 8 each. Start with your weaker leg or less coordinated. You can also move that target up or bring it down. Next is the workout. Today's workout, we have a 24-minute AMRAP of 9 double dumbbell deadlifts. So just like our regular deadlift, you're going to get full range of motion. This is more range of motion than our barbells or just a single leg or single arm deadlift. You can have both of the dumbbells touch the heads, or if you don't have that range of motion, you'll have the top of one dumbbell touch and back up. Make sure you're keeping your back nice and flat as you go down, squeezing those glutes and hamstrings as you come up, and try to keep those shins as vertical as possible as you go down. It shouldn't be a straight leg deadlift. There should still be a bend in there, but you should not be in a squat stance either. Not very comfortable. Then we have 45 double unders. So that's rope under your feet twice as you go up once each time. Keep those elbows in tight. If you need to negotiate double under so that you're practicing towards it, that is fine, as long as you're getting better and better at them. And then we've got 20 total walking lunges. Big step out, back knee touches, push through that front heel. Make sure you're not walking a tightrope, and make sure that you are focusing on pushing through the front foot, glute, hamstring, quad. Those are the ones that should be activating as you stand up. Stand up all the way. You shouldn't be doing weird little duck-ish walks as you go. Not a rep. Stand up all the way. Then we have 16 total cross V-ups. So arms and legs extended, opposite arm, her hand to opposite foot. For our RX, you should be touching hand to foot. You should also be keeping those legs as straight as possible. If you need to bend to scale down, you can absolutely bend them a little bit. You want to bend? To make it a little bit easier if you can't get all the way up. Idea here is to get both your foot and the top of your shoulder blades off the ground. You also shouldn't be pushing off the ground, which I know one of you did last week, I think. Make sure you guys like us, comment below, we'll see ya.